Welcome to the YouTube channel. This is the Crucible of NYC. I'm your host, Domingo. I have an Acer monitor, 27-inch Quad HD Nitro XV272U. This is a pretty big monitor compared to what I had. I had a 22-inch monitor and it was a Samsung monitor. It did great, but it was time for an upgrade and I decided to go on with this one. So this monitor supports up to 180 Hertz and it is a Quad HD with a response time of 1 millisecond, and this is an LED panel. This is also a 2K resolution, 2560 by 1440p. This also supports 16.7 million colors with an 8-bit color depth with 100 million to 1 contrast ratio. The brightness is also 400 nits. It supports the AMD FreeSync Premium technology from the display port and the HDMI port. This comes with 2 ports. It comes with a display port and it's a 1.2 version and the HDMI 2.0. This also has a headphone jack where you can connect external speakers to have your output. So all in all, this is more of a gaming monitor, but it is a content creator's basic monitor. It's not a 4K resolution monitor, but it's up to 2K, which will give you up to the display and quality that you need. So I'll just start unboxing this and I'll just see what's in the contents, what's inside. So it says this is the front, and let's go ahead and use this and let's see how this comes out. This has pretty good packaging. It seems like there's enough foam to make sure to protect the panel. Wow, this is a pretty big box. So let's try to lay this down and see how we can get all the contents out without putting everything out on the floor. Let's see. Let's not get one of these open fails that the panel falls out, but let's see how we can unbox this carefully and we can put the screen out. And now this is going here. There you go. So here we have some of the ports. Display port, HDMI port. Here's the manual. And it seems like the panel is pancaked inside. Have your legs. Let's get rid of that box. And here you go. And with this comes with the neck, the base. So this comes with the base here. And wow, it's pretty beefy base. Comes with a tie screw or with a ring latch here. Right. We have the neck, which is pretty sturdy. Then you have your cables. You have an HDMI cable, you have a display port cable, and you have your power cable. Also comes with a manual, which many people don't read it, but it's always good to know what are the settings and what everything is inside of it. So let's toss that foam over there. Get out of here, foam. So then it tells you attention, all this wrapping. So the panel is not light and it's not that heavy, but look at how pretty. Well, it does look nice. It seems like it's not one of those cheap panels that have like that gloss. It looks like it has like a matte finish on the display to prevent some of the glare, which is pretty cool. This is the back. So here we have the back of the monitor. Has like some vents here. I'm not sure if this is lights or vents, but I've seen some of the monitors that have this lit up. And then you have your ports. You have your display port and your HDMI port. So it comes with 2 HDMI ports. So it's supporting two kind of inputs. So I guess if you have a PlayStation and a computer, you can have HDMI 1 and 2, and then you have your display port and your headphone port. So let's set this up. Let's connect the neck, which seems like it's not a hard thing to do. There you go. Has a locking mechanism, so that's locked. It's pretty stiff, so that's great. That's what she said. But yeah, it has a lot of resistance when you push down, and this is the bottom part. So you see it has like two guides. It has two guides here that allows you to just put this in correctly where you can't get this wrong. And those two guides there would definitely help you to put this in correctly. So here's the two guides are on the top. So this is on the top. So we'll put this here this way. And as you see, it latched on pretty quickly. We'll screw this in. And this also has like a wire guide here that allows you to just make sure that you put the cables routed and correctly. So that was it. That was easy. And let's see how to get rid of this guy. Phone. And there it is. So what I'll do is I'll put this on my computer table, and I'll connect this to the peripherals just to see how it looks with my laptop and everything else that I have connected. So within a blink of an eye, thanks to YouTube and the magic of video editing, you'll see me go back into the desk. And like that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been connected via HDMI port to my Asus Zephyrus G14 laptop. This has an NVIDIA chipset, an NVIDIA dedicated graphics card. So just the handling is a lot better because this is a gaming laptop. So with Asus's app, you'll see that I have an AMD Ryzen 9 5900 HS with Radeon graphics. Then you also have NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060, a GPU with GDDR6, and this has 6 gigs of RAM. Right now, the settings that are on the laptop are set for just basic settings, well, gaming settings, but at the time being right now, what I have this set is just at a maximum resolution, not basic, sorry. I apologize for saying basic because it's far from basic. Basic would be like just an embedded video card, an embedded graphics card. So let's go ahead and let's see the display's resolution. So far, the screen looks amazing. It looks very clear. But what I did notice is that by default, it does select the resolution to be at its highest, which is 2560 by 1440p. But at the same token, I did realize something, that the refresh rate was set to 60. So let's go ahead and change it from 60 to 144. And let's see how okay, so it took it and I guess it liked it. And so it tells you right here, we're at desktop mode at 2560 by 1440 at 144 Hertz with the 8-bit color depth, RGB color gamut. So it seems like it's going into the advanced. You would need to set these settings so that this way you can be able to maximize the resolution and maximize the features of this monitor. So with the HDR, it says we can turn it on and turn it off. So let's turn on HDR and let's see how the colors behave. It seems like it graded out a little bit and it just got darker. So I guess we would need to adjust it for streaming and all the other settings. So let's disable the HDR for now. And so far the screen looks amazing. I mean, I can tell you that for what I paid for it, I think it was on sale for like $169, but I'll post the correct price, how much I purchased this for. I purchased this in Micro Center at Yonkers because I I just needed to pick something up. I didn't want to wait for Amazon to deliver it. So I have an 8-bit dough. I don't know if you folks are familiar with this, for all these gamers and everybody who loves to play video games, but the color looks like it's a little washed out because it's black, but this is like a Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis video controller, and it has 2 analogs with the cross and all the rest of the buttons. So usually when I want to play a video game, I connect a USB-C cable or I run it via Bluetooth, either or. But to preserve battery, what I do is I take my USB-C cable and I connect it into the side, and then the other one I connect it into this one, so that this way it goes into the controller and it'll turn on, and then the computer will detect that it's connected. So we'll go ahead and we'll just enable a game. I just want to try one of my favorite games, but I just wanted to disable some services so that this way there is no lag, and I just want to turn off some unnecessary things to be running in the background, just to preserve the speed and everything else. World War Z. Everybody laughs at me because I love to play like these video games that they pretty much just chop heads off. Zombies is just my favorite. I love these zombie games. I don't know why. Call me a fiend, call me crazy, sorry, but this is what I do for my spare time. Everybody has their little niche. Everybody has their little thing that they do for their own. I play when I need to de-stress. I usually just go ahead and play video games, and it's great. And let's turn up the sound. And remember that this has onboard sound, but I didn't, it's still on the laptop. I'd have to connect the pass-through for it. So we have here World War Z, and let's set the settings to, let's see if I can set the settings for the video to high, and resolution is 1080. I think that's as high as we can go for this. Oh yeah, we can do the whole full resolution. Wow, that'll be something to see. I don't know how the graphics card is going to handle it, but let's go all the way high. Let's put everything on high, and I'm sure in order to apply it, we have to get out of the settings. You see, restart required. So we got to get out of the game. Let's quit the game. Yeah, okay. Let's quit this game and let's reopen the application, and let's see. Once we restart the application, all the settings should be back on high. Oh man, I should have paired it to the Bluetooth. Yeah, I have a Bluetooth speaker, the Zealot speaker. It's a wireless Bluetooth speaker. It's a great speaker. It's freaking loud, but it's pretty late, so I don't want to wake up the neighbors and get them upset, or if they're about to go to sleep, they'll be like, damn you. So let's see how this is gonna look. You know what? I'm gonna turn off these 2 yellow lights that are bothering the hell out of me. Let's see. 1. And let's go for the next one. There's 2. So now, at least we don't have that annoying light. So now we can see the screen at a better resolution. Hopefully you guys can see this, and let me know what you guys think and see from here. So far, the screen, the resolution looks amazing. The game looks amazing. So we'll go to the next one. Let's start. Oh, actually, let's go check to make sure that the video settings have been set to high, and it is at 2560 by 1440. and frames per second, 60 frames per second, and everything is set on high. So let's go in. So far it looks really good, guys. I mean, wow, amazing. So we're gonna play offline and let's go do New York, man. Let's go play in New York. This freaking game is awesome. If you guys haven't gotten this game, or if you've played this game, I suggest you buy this game. I mean, it's not expensive at all. I think it was like $10 on sale on Epic, that they had a sale going on. And you can select different types of episodes. You have Jerusalem, you have Moscow, Tokyo, Marseille, Rome, Kamchatka, and Phoenix. So all these other episodes from Marseille to Phoenix, you would have to purchase them. They're additional packages. I purchased it because I'm a fiend, but I don't really do much with, I'm not a person that goes out clubbing, drinking and all that stuff. So $10 every other 6 months, it's fine by me. I don't go and drink something like Starbucks or whatever. I don't drink Starbucks, but I don't go to Dunkin' or anything like that for that month, whatever. And I just wanted to buy the game. So let's go to Descent, which is the popular one. It's pretty fun, this one. Then you can hear the fans cranking up because everything is on high. So we can change the character. Let's go with Angel. He's like, hey, bato. Let's go with this guy. So let's play. Let's get ready. Look at that gun. Jesus. I mean, the resolution looks amazing. I mean, compared to what I've seen, I've had a 1080 panel to see it. And even the 1440 panel, it's nothing like this. I mean, yeah, it's only 2K resolution, but the 144 hertz refresh rate and the way that just it looks crazy. I just hope that it doesn't like lag. We'll see now, because this is the first time I edit this, so we'll see. Okay, so far so good. No ghosting, no lagging. As it's loading up, it looks like it's loading up pretty well. So you got the shotgun, you got the silencer, and then you have the missile launcher. You know I'm a fiend. Well, anyway, let's go. Let's kick this door down, guys. Let's see how this works. And look at this jersey. His jersey says New York. So usually there's like a stupid little hider, like one of these little guys in red that they look like little zombies. They'll usually attack you. They'll just jump out of nowhere. They're usually hiding somewhere. You usually hear them like hissing like a snake. He's probably right behind that wall. See him right there? That stupid little jerk. What are you doing? Right in his head. So he's called the Creeper. And let's see, any more zombies around here? Ah, look at this guy laying down. Take that. Oh man, like, yeah, this is great, man. I can see myself playing a lot on this monitor. It's a freaking awesome resolution. I mean, the video is just, the playback is amazing. I can't even stress enough how great this looks. Pow! Look at that. Look at that. Shoot his arm off. I know it's a little gory, guys, but freaking game is fun. But yeah, I mean, this resolution looks great, guys. And I'm just going to finish this off here with a little rocket launcher. Let them burn. And okay, so I'll stop it from now on. It's enough destruction. So after demoing this game, I can tell you that the resolution is on point. Usually when I put this on a 1080p and I raise the resolution to like the maximum settings in the game, usually it lags and it you can see some ghosting and it's kind of stutters. But putting it now on the highest resolution, I can tell you that this is amazing. But here's something new. So this never happened. My laptop would never shut down. There's only one of the two reasons why it would shut down. Number one, it was too hot, or number two, the application crashed. But I usually crack up the laptop just a little bit so that it can breathe a little bit. So I usually tend to have it breathing just a little bit. So I don't know if you guys can see it there, but I'm curious now, why did the game crash like that? And why did it go on sleep mode? Maybe the resolution was too high, I'm not sure. Maybe just the laptop got too hot, but the laptop is connected and to the power supply, the actual Acer's power supply. Because if you run this on USB-C, you only get 100 watts or up to 100 watts, and it's not, it's really not good to game with it. And you can, but you can't put it like on high. You have to put the settings like on medium or even lower than that, because it just sucks. I mean, it's fun to play because at least you have something to play with, but I noticed that those power bricks get extremely hot when you run it with the USB-C. So word of advice, if you do decide to game with this computer or anything like that, I would suggest that you get the power brick and then game. So it seems like that it may have been that the application may have crashed. So I think that it didn't like the highest resolution. So we'll close this up if it allows me. And if it doesn't, then we'll go through the old famous way of killing something, go through the task manager, and then find the service, the game, the World War Z. Here it is. And it's taking 89% of the memory. So let's end this task so that we can kill it. So then there you go. Now the memory will go back down, as you see it going back 71%. So yeah, I guess the application at full resolution probably didn't like it. So it looks like, so we're at, yeah, so it seems like everything was okay. It may have been a little hot, but this is the fan speed, and it tells you here's 52 Celsius. So yeah, it was kind of hot. But other than that, I mean, like, the screen is amazing, man. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to the old Crucible of NYC. Let's see my stuff and see how it looks. Let's see, where can we go? Yeah, I got a whole bunch of videos here. Let's see, from different people that I follow. They're pretty cool. So everything that I have had here has been in 4K. So let's see, I'll pick, I guess, let's pick, hey, why not? Let's pick the Kia. Oh, you know what actually is pretty cool? The one driving may look good. It may be a good thing because it's like different scenery going through. Wow, the snow one. That's crazy. I haven't seen that in a minute. So let's go see this one. All right, look at me. Let's put this at the highest resolution, 2K. And let's expand this. Wow, this actually looks really good. I mean, it is crispy. It doesn't look, I mean, like, I can't even stress enough how clear this looks. It looks really well. Like, it doesn't look like it's a 2K monitor. I mean, yeah, you can tell a 2K between a 4K, but I mean, the resolution does look really well. But let's just stop this here, because I'm sure we don't want to see myself again. Okay, folks, so who is this monitor for? If you're on a budget and you want an IPS screen with really good color accuracy, which is another thing that I forgot to mention, that Acer, when in the box, they do a color calibration from the factory. I don't know if you guys could see this here, but it's a color calibration form that shows, like, so it's pretty cool, you know, that they take the time to put that kind of report together. to let everybody know that, hey, we tested this. So I believe that if you are in the market for a budget screen that is under $200, a 27-inch screen, flat panel, that has like a really low glare, that it's not, it doesn't have a lot of glare, I would say, you know what, go for this, because this is the type of monitor that someone could enjoy if they're gaming, or if you're, you know, you're doing your videos and you're doing your content creation, you're using your different video editing software to try to get the best colors and the best accuracy and also the best visuals. I think that this is a great buy. I almost bought a Dell 4K screen that was an open box one, but I decided not to, because once I saw it that it was 60 hertz and it was mainly focused on 4K but not an all-around screen, and thanks to the guy from Micro Center for suggesting this one. So once I decided, I said, you know what, I'm going to pull the trigger, I'm going to go ahead and go with this. I actually am glad that I made the decision and purchased this. So if you're on a budget and if you need to get a good monitor, I'd say go with this Acer. It's a great monitor, great model, and great features. It has 2 HDMI inputs. And next, what I wanted to do is that I'll do a video with Samsung DeX connecting my phone to the monitor with the keyboard and mouse. So that's for another video. I think this is a very long video, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or any thoughts or any opinions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Take care and have a blessed night, folks. Take care. Welcome to the YouTube channel. This is the Crucible of NYC. That supports DisplayPort 2.0 and HDMI. Sorry, Cognazo. Unboxing is to see what's inside, because it's a pretty big box. Let's see how this looks like now.